Hello and welcome back, children. I know you all are curiously waiting, isn't it, to hear the rest of the story of Sinbad. So, in the first part, we saw how Sinbad reached the Valley of Diamonds. The Valley of Diamonds was a very dangerous place because even though it was covered with diamonds, there were a lot of poisonous snakes were there, and that too of huge size. So Sinbad was very much scared. He was not excited with the sight of diamonds. Isn't that why? Because his life was in danger. At any time the snakes could have pounced at him. So that's what we have seen here. See how Sinbad, he's in this small area, in this small cave, he is hiding there from the enormous snakes. Let's see what happened after that. And we have also seen that when it was morning, the snakes were hiding somewhere. From whom? From the rock. The bird was flying around that valley to catch the snakes. So the snakes were afraid of the rock, the bird rock, and they were hiding somewhere. At that time, Sinbad was sitting and looking at the diamonds very sadly, and he was sitting there. Suddenly he saw that some pieces of meat were thrown down the valley, and he was very anxious to find out what's happening, why these meat pieces are thrown down, who is throwing these meat pieces down. Now we will see what happened after that. Okay, I remembered hearing other sailors talk of the Valley of Diamonds, where the clever merchants get their diamonds. The merchants throw pieces of meat down into the valley. Some diamonds stick to the meat and are carried by eagles to their nest. The merchants then make a loud noise to scare away the eagles and collect the diamonds. So Sinbad remembered the story told by other sailors. He was told that there is a valley called Valley of Diamond, and which is covered with enormous snakes. And these merchants, travelers who happened to reach there, what they used to used a trick to get the diamonds from there. That is what they did. What did they do? They used to throw huge or enormous pieces of flesh down the valley, so that eagles may come to pick up that meat pieces, so that when it falls on the diamond, some diamonds will stick to that meat piece. So when these eagles carry these, they may come down and take the flesh, and when they go back to the nest, these merchants used to scare away these birds and used to get the diamonds from the flesh. So that is how they used to collect diamonds from the valley. Okay, so Sinbad suddenly remembered that story. Then, as I looked around again, I found if this was the same Valley of Diamonds, were eagles really going to come and take these meat pieces? So he looked around and he wondered whether is this the same Valley of Diamonds where eagles are really going to come to pick up these meat pieces. So he was thinking of a plan. I unwound my turban until it was a long strip of cloth. I stuffed my bag with some fine diamonds. Then I tied an enormous chunk of meat to my back and waited. So what did Sinbad suddenly got an idea. What did he do? He again took his turban and he made it into a rope-like piece of cloth. Then what he did was, he stuffed, first he was in the middle of these diamonds, so he picked up some nice diamonds. He stuffed his bag with that. Stuff means filled his bag, a small bag he used to carry with the diamonds, and then he tied an enormous chunk of flesh chunk of meat to my back, to his back. Okay, he tied a piece of meat on his back and waited for the eagle to come. At last, I heard the flapping of wings. The eagles were coming. An eagle picked up the chunk of meat that was tied to my back and he carried me with it into the mountains. I was dropped into a nest among the young eagles. So as the Simba thought, the same thing happened. After a few hours, he heard a flapping of the wings of a bird. Flapping means what? Flapping of the wings means the way a bird flaps or moves its wings. Cheragadi in Malayalam. Okay, so he heard the flapping of the wing of a bird. And it was an eagle, an enormous, huge eagle. And the eagles were coming. One eagle picked up the chunk of meat that was tied to my back. So one eagle tried to pick up that chunk of meat which was tied to the back of Simbad. And along with the meat piece, the eagle carried him also to the top of the mountain where his nest was. See, this is the nest of the eagle, and this eagle carried him along with the meat into his nest. Soon I heard shouting and banging. The merchants were making a terrible racket. It scared the big eagles away. One of the merchants came to the nest. He was surprised to see me. He was angry too. So what happened? Suddenly after the Simbad reached this nest, he untied himself from that meat piece and he was sitting in the eagle's nest. After a few moments, there was a loud noise. These merchants used to scare the birds away to get the diamonds. So he was sitting in the nest of the eagle and the merchants came to take the diamonds. So there was a big bang, there was a big loud noise. Okay, and it scared the eagles and they all went away. The big eagles, the young ones were still there, but all the big eagles, the grown-up eagles, they were scared and they flew away. So, and one of the merchants came to the nest. One of so many merchants, they were in a gang. They were a gang of merchants who used to do the same thing, scaring the birds and getting the diamonds. So, one of the merchants came to the nest where Simbad was. First, he was surprised to see another man sitting there. Also, he was a little bit angry because he thought this man came to steal his diamonds. Okay. Thief, he cried. Are you trying to take away my diamonds? So that man was angry, the merchant was angry. He was shouting at Simbad and telling, you are a thief, are you trying to take my diamonds? I told him my story. Then I showed him my bag that was filled with diamonds. I offered him half of them to take me to Baghdad. So the Simbad told him the story, his story. That is how he happened to be in the Valley of Diamonds. And after hearing the story, he showed him for a proof his bag of diamonds, his bag which was stuffed with diamonds. The merchant was surprised. He was very happy to see such a collection of diamonds. Okay, and he offered the merchant that he will give half of this diamonds to him if he take him back to Baghdad. Okay. What beautiful diamonds, cried the merchant. There isn't a prince in the world who has anything like them. Just give me one of these and I will live well for the rest of my life. So the merchant, he told, wow, how beautiful. The diamonds are so beautiful and so precious. Even many of the kings and princes, they don't have this much beautiful diamonds. So I don't need half of this. If you give me one from this collection, that is enough for me to live peacefully the rest of my life. I will live well for the rest of my life with this one diamond. Okay, later, other merchants came to me and were amazed by my diamonds. They took me in the ship and soon we set sail for home. So the merchants who came, there was a team of merchants, they also saw how the Simbad successfully came out from the valley of diamonds, and they appreciated him and they took him in the ship back to Baghdad. Okay, I hope all of you understood, and all of you like the story, isn't it? Yes, more stories are there about Simbad which you can read if you want. Try to get some Simbad story, adventures, and read it. Okay children, see you then, bye.